So on behalf of the Heinrich Boll Foundation, I want to say thank you to everyone for being here. HBS has been with REAN since 2016 because we believe not just in the organization, but really the people behind it. Nigeria today, we're over 206 million strong people. Half of this population largely informal. About 80% of our employment is being absorbed by the informal sector. Financial inclusion, about 65%. CBN is targeting 95% of that. Within this same figure, over 74% of people still lack access to electricity. Most of these people are actually within the informal sector. So why we're here is actually to ask how do we bridge this gap for this very, very important fraction of our population to make sure that we stimulate economic development. We have an energy transition plan in place, and it's going to cost us a whole lot to finance it. Where's the money going to come from? How realistic are the assumptions? How do we turn the tides in terms of policies and action? So it's big and it's scary. And if you will agree with me, the last 2 years we've not seen a whole lot of action within the renewable energy space. A lot of the barriers we kind of pointed out the last 6 years are still lingering. So I would almost say that what we've succeeded in doing is stick together within this last period, which is good. But I think it's also time for us to start to take strong actions. We need to get ourselves into the room. So with just these few words, which are more like lingering problems or challenges within my head, I would like to encourage us, both in the room and online, to think about actionable solutions on how we advance the renewable energy sector. How do we start to translate all of those repeated recommendations into actions? How do we see those incentives rolling? And how do we ensure a narrative that is Nigerian narrative, so that recommendations speak to us as a people and attend to our needs? It's big, it's enormous. But that's why we're here, to talk about the challenges and make sure we translate them into actions. And with the elections coming for REAN, this is also going to be something we challenge ourselves into. If we get the best for REAN, we can get the best for Nigeria 2023, set the agendas right, and get the policies and actions rolling. So with these few words, I hope we're all ready to deliberate, give out our very best in this conference. And I promise from our side as the Heinrich Boll Foundation that we'll continue to work with REAN to make sure that all of these recommendations, our meetings today, actually get to the right tables, the right doors, and if we must hold hands to get those policies and laws turned into actions, we'll definitely do so. Thank you very much.